I got episode 7.
So,
yeah, man. Let me paint a picture. Let me paint a picture for everybody here, man. You're chilling. It's a Friday afternoon. You know, you're back from work. It's a long day. You call up the homies, and I say that take some pictures. Keep on for that. Set up a venue. Set up a place where you guys are gonna go. You link up with the guys. Maybe in a plumber at someone's house. You pre-game a little bit. Get a few drinks in the system. You know. You be right. You be ready. Whatever. You either decide to take an Uber these days. Back in the day, you decide to take an Uber or your Convo Pezulu and or nyangene moto ngasbanbani ebolokwe ubanbani from umamaki either ni shayile or what's up.
That's what I used to do. Remember that?
Either ni no killing moto ka mama ka banbani, and then you go to the spot and you see some beautiful ladies and you see some beautiful people, you see some ambiance.
Aren't you married?
And you chill. No, I'm painting a picture. I am married. I don't
Back in the day. Back in the day.
Painting a picture.
Back in the day.
So, you know, you get to the spot.
Nice cup.
And you hang out. Thanks, my brother. Can't move. Anyway, you get to the spot. Diploma. There's a fresh ambiance and Kaliscope umbana. There's some nice music playing. Some dope deep house. Some dope commercial house. Auzi Mahashi Nix. Every track flows into another track so beautifully, so eloquently. We have Vayo, DJ, Amazi. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm just painting this picture to make you understand that, you know, those people that take their time and basuge emagubo or their places or wherever, and they take their time to go by your entertainer team. At the clubs, at the pubs, wherever, wherever you may call it, White Houses, Kadeni, Yadikane, wherever. There are people that literally take their time and go and entertain us. Everyone has a story. I believe everyone has a story. And even Nano Mama Plomi de la Puleundao, Lepika, the sound, the equipment, the amp, the CDJs, all of that. That's all things that's all work that has been put together by a group of people, but we don't necessarily know the story behind all of that. We talk about it the next morning. We need to understand the people behind that. We need to understand the people that leave their homes at a certain time to go entertain us. And I'm talking to some interesting gentlemen, my brothers. You know, I've known these guys for a long time, and I'm inspired by these gentlemen, you know, and the way basically these guys are chasing their dreams. They decided to chase their dreams. They didn't say, you know what, I'm not going to follow the status quo. I'm going to do me, and I'm going to continue doing me, and they're still doing it thus far. I got the homies, man, the brothers.
Shout out!
DJ Boomba.
Shout out!
Pete the God, DJ Lwaefe.
Messi.
Pete my God, Pete Zinjas, I like pioneers, fathers, businessmen. These guys have a story. Everyone has a story. I feel like we need to understand why they do what they do, what drives them. You know, just to understand basically, you know, what is it? As in, number, the mixing, own business, ya stage, ya production, producer the number. What is it? Like, what is it that drives these guys to pursue their dreams and not to follow the status quo of saying, listen, I want to get a job and work a 9 to 5 or become, you know what I'm saying? What is it that drives these guys, man? First of all, you know, I've introduced you guys, Boomba, Lwaefe.
Yo.
What's up, fellas?
Yeah, man.
Number one.
The roof is on fire.
What do you want? You know, clip,
That's an busha la paya.
Hey, that's what she said.
I was actually supposed to go work there at some point.
Isn't that is the FNB, ne?
Yes. Okay, FNB is part of that building, but
Hey, sorry.
No free advertising.
Out here advertising these people. We're gonna blur that out.
No, it's not blurred out. Boomba planned this out. Okay.
Let's beat that out. Afij. Yeah,
man.
Cool. You know, I've known both of you guys for a long time. I've known you all my life.
Yeah.
I've known you for the past 15 years, easily.
Yeah.
And throughout the time that I've known you, you've stayed consistent in Toyo Chunang. Your production, your sound engineering, all of that. Just I don't know. I'm not a specialist or I'm not equipped to know exactly what you guys do. But I'm just trying to understand exactly like for you guys, when the reason why you started this, what drove you to start this? What are you exactly passionate about with this? What drove that side of Gutazini? This is what I want to do, and this is what I've decided to do. A driver. Okay. Why are you passionate about this basically?
How did it start?
How did it start?
Firstly, man, it's DJ Boomba, guys. This all began for me personally. It was something that it grew on me. I just was a type of person who always wanted to be seen. I just always wanted to be on that spotlight. From a young age, there's a lot of things that I tried out. During my growing up. And I found music generally, besides DJ, music became an important factor in my life because I was a person so shy. Even cool, I was always everywhere. So the whole DJing part of it came to be when I actually started college. And during those college years, I met up with one of our legends here in Fostoras, DJ Baba. He was also a student there at some point. He was basically pushing the DJing game, So we started following them, wherever they went, gigs wabo, because at the time there wasn't really social media for them to actually advertise with this is where I'll be tonight or what. So thank God for technology for us. Hello. So when it was at that time, the DJing part of it started, creeping up on me, just trying to do what they were doing because of the reactions that they would get from people. And since I was a person who liked to be, so it came to be in that way in Fana. We started off with records back in the day. It was difficult in Fana. Not as difficult as it was for them, but for I was just blending into a community that is already existing. You understand? We obviously had good impact. So when our opportunity came, we started, hooking up as the youngsters Basekasi. I wasn't fully fledged into DJ and whatnot. That's when I met up
the God.
So
what kind of sounds were you playing?
Okay, back in the day, there was not really specifics for us. We would play anything that you were given to play because you wanted that spotlight. So we were not really focused with I'm a deep house DJ, I'm a commercial. If ever you were given a crate full of hip hop or whatever type of music. Everything, my man.
If you're a DJ, you have to play everything.
Everything, my man.
Just to make the
Push step some shadow from where you go.
Step some shot, white to 45s. House.
How long ago was this?
2002.
Yeah.
2001, 2002. From that time on.
So that's basically like around over
20 years.
14, 15
about 20,
years.
about 15 years.
Yeah.
Wow, that's wow.
Yeah.
So we built the game, Fana. Yeah, man. So for me, that's basically how it started. The journey continued after that, meeting up Lwaefe. So I think he would put his ones and twos.
I want to hear how Lwaefe started.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, Lwaefe and Kava to Lwaefe from back days.
Yeah.
And I want to understand from what inspired you, why you started, why you decided, you know what, Like, tell me, my man.
Okay,
I was telling you outside.
Yeah.
Tell me your story.
Yeah, you keep and shit like, hey.
Yeah, I told you stories how. I told you till today.
I've started playing maybe Kinali 15, I think. Yeah.
15 years old.
I started listening to jazz records. That's all time.
Yeah.
That time, Kakalamo. From there, went to DJ Chalk. Chalk taught me how to play.
Yeah.
Then after that, started with DJ Pola. Now I started my own thing.
Yeah. So basically, that's how the whole story started.
Yeah.
That's how it began. So back when you were 15, the
records, straight records.
Direct like the vinyl.
Yes.
Yeah.
Buy records.
Wow.
So
and a record. They want a record.
yeah.
Record. 100 rand.
That's what I was about to say. I was about to ask how much were records back then? I mean, I know they're expensive.
100 rand, 150
for one song on a record.
So if let's say, okay, Wadala like a function,
yeah,
you need to have at least how many records?
Yes, man. Yeah.
In your case, maybe 100 records.
Or
more.
150 records.
Or more.
So if
different genres.
If you calculate that, like 150, so financially it was taxing.
Too much, though. Too much.
But
Too much.
you still wanted to do it, like you still had.
I
that.
want to make it carrot. Nixa just can.
It's alright, you.
It's alright, you.
Yeah. Yeah, I know the game.
Imagine that. But
The
then
age goes scale.
We paraka, buy the record.
Buy the record.
Then what about you've got the vinyl or king a number releases.
Can I go in there? Never beat for 800. 800 to low puka sound. You don't have anything. Upukile sound 800 to load 100 so for free.
You're playing at a loss.
Now you're playing for exposure. People must know
They need to see.
Yeah.
But did you buy your record?
Yeah.
Soul Candy, House Africa, yeah.
Those are the dominant
Yeah,
record shops
Yeah.
at the time.
It's on
Are vinyl still relevant to
Yeah, I mean, right now I think it's like $1,000.
No, in terms of prices,
No, does the same rule apply as in like one song for 1,000 rand?
Able.
Are you serious?
Baba, if I
well,
like that
it depends, man. You know,
man, just still always, man.
with regards to the figures,
I don't think
it wouldn't know
it's
now.
like 400 or 800?
It wouldn't amount to 1,000 rand for one.
Really?
No, 100 rand.
It's still 100.
Let's just say the maximum would be 250 for one vinyl.
So you guys basically started this back when this was like literally, it was a grind. Like it was, you had to carry these
You had to
crates.
fight for your position.
Bags.
You had to carry.
Fight for your
You didn't carry a CD case.
There was no CD powder.
There was no
USB.
Safe and
Or hamba now.
And you used to borrow. You used to borrow from the other guys.
Sure.
To find the your crate does not have the
Number
most recent
one.
song because now you couldn't afford to go buy that one. Yeah, boy? So your savings could only take you up to that far. Yeah, boy?
I understand the reason why you started the passion, but like what into okay, I want to do this. What was it? I understand. Okay, sharp. I'm at jazz. You heard jazz. Like I'm not darling. Is it just the love for music?
Just the love of the music.
Just
just to see people happy. Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah. So by doing that now, fast forward up until now. Oh yeah. The technical side of it. Actually learning how to play, learning how to, look, I'm not a DJ, but
To find the sound.
Was would be fire. I'm not. I understand. Back then, honestly, it was all about. I'm not. But because back then it was all about what you. It wasn't about. You
had to be good to be booked.
Sure.
So if you're just a person.
So how did you get to be so good? Like how did that happen? The practices, what is it?
Practices through talk. Talk me everything.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah,
in that regard,
because
I once got my ass kicked by my grandmother because I was trying to
when
you see that mix,
it's
just
and it's not the same.
Explain this to me.
It's not
How
the
did
same.
this come to? What is the difference between scratching your record and well, after you explain to
Yeah, but scratching, I think it's
when you
hip-hop.
scratch, it's okay. Besides hip hop,
No,
like,
I mean, you know, have you seen those down highs guys? They wanna spin it. I don't know
Like,
what
my man,
these procedures
you can-
were.
when you scratch, it's just a form of affecting your
Mix.
mix at the time.
Okay.
You know, it's not really
They
a
don't
must
effects back then.
for you to. No, they want no. So scratching was your form of you were introducing it. You know, stylishly. Stylishly. So not everybody could do that. So that's why we at some point always had to have turntables around us, you know, to practice the craft, you know.
Does it damage the actual?
No,
No,
there are
it
needles
doesn't.
specified for that.
Okay.
Yeah, but there are needles for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like, okay, this is my question, and it's
Directed
really
to me.
Yeah, for you, because it's okay to be in love with making people happy.
Yeah.
But like, did you buy your own mixers,
Vinyls.
vinyls,
Yeah, I do
vinyls, the
have.
mixer, the turntables? Like, tell us about that process when you were still
Yeah, in terms
a
of
kid.
taking it seriously.
You were still a
Taking it
kid,
seriously.
and you were trying to get all these things together. So start from the beginning. Like, what did you do? Did you start buying vinyls and then borrow someone else's system, or did you?
No.
So how did it happen?
Yeah.
They did a chalk gave like borrowed me like the
Equipment,
record
yeah.
record
Yeah.
So that time nale turntable nyana.
Yeah.
Wabo titsa khale nearly wabo kitsa o mamela record.
Yeah, but it's something, yeah.
Yes.
that you can work.
Went to Sfiso unale turntable engwe
Sure.
le mixer ara kadima hlakantsa dipika.
Yeah.
Ra practice like ke unrutile ka ra
Yeah.
go chalk.
Sure.
So went home, started playing. Man, this thing, yeah, then I went to DJ Chalk. So you know, proper equipment. So some points, okay.
Because at the time it was big, Chalk computer. Back in the day,
It was huge, man. It was
big,
huge.
very big.
My page, we go.
At every
Yeah.
party you can think of before, so he was DJ.
You still remember those tracks, Mila track?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
He's
remember
the guy who
Yeah,
introduced
sure.
that
Yeah.
like us. He's the guy
Well,
who
it's officially
introduced
Chalk
that
track,
guy.
you know, I know.
That's it.
So if ever you were doing a party on the same night that he was probably
Yeah.
playing somewhere else,
Yeah.
your party would just fall flat. Man.
The Chalk
Because
was
now
there, dog.
he
I
had a
remember,
following,
I know.
he had a following, and because of the picture or the visuals of his equipment, the Setraki, you know, mounted and all of that, you know, it just had a different vibe to, you know, your speakers there, freestanding and whatnot. Jaban.
Sure.
So he had a huge following. Jaban. So that's why most of us started to
That's
chase
when you
after
decided,
him. I was
you were
like, no,
inspired
man.
by
No.
the great
Yeah.
DJ Chalk,
Yeah.
who is now a very successful businessman.
Businessman.
Also, he's a businessman now.
Yeah. He's
So,
not DJing.
what kind of business is he?
Fennel
Okay,
beating.
he's into
in a lot,
he's got
Yeah.
he's got
It's a scrap
own
yard.
scrap
Let's not get
yards,
into it. Let's
you
not
know?
get
Yeah.
into it. No.
Yeah.
Let's not spend time. Let's not spend time.
But let's not get into that. Shout out to DJ Chalk. Shout out, you inspire us. Oh, my God. Anyway,
Yeah, man.
so how did you, in terms of now making this a business,
Yeah.
how did you do that? Did you decide, okay, I'm gonna play as a DJ and then get a certain fee to play per hour, or did you just like how did you flip it into a business, into making money?
Yeah, I can feel like
it's
why-
wrong.
While you go chalk, you learn. You
Yeah.
learn, okay, how he does his business.
Sure.
So you check, okay, you need to have sound. People need to rent. Then you go play. Okay, they pay me. I put up the money. I save.
Sure.
And bought my
for buy
own,
equipment, sure.
bought my own equipment. And I had I can uncle go Germany here.
Yeah.
So and send that chelete just to uplift my business.
So no,
Yeah.
like, because I know you have a company, in a company
Yeah.
whereby the hire is a stage.
Yes, stage sound,
Stage
lighting,
production,
yeah.
stage sound, lighting, all of
Yeah.
that. Explain that.
Yeah.
How does that work? And because I know that's definitely profitable. I mean,
Too much.
so how does it work? If let's say I've got an event,
You
And
come
then-
to me.
yeah,
You tell me, okay, it's up an event. You go guy, you tell me, yeah, okay, watch okay. It took this the audience have maybe 20,000, maybe 20,000, 15,000.
Yeah.
Then I tell you, okay, that's
that's how much you need. Yeah,
Yeah.
for this type of sound.
Yeah.
So
Now you're looking around 100 to 120.
grand.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
100 or 120,000.
If you've got like a 20,000, say if you've got a crowd,
It caters for 20,000 people.
so you've got stage and sounds and lighting.
Production, basically.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah.
So
LED screens. And
you asked Uguti, in terms of would you recommend or would you suggest that the youth, in terms of if there's any people that want to get into DJing or these young kids that want to get into DJing and own
DJing or sound?
DJ and sound.
Could you
Okay.
differentiate
but-
the two?
Yeah.
all right.
Okay.
Okay, when it comes to DJing, DJing
But I'm
is
going to add
like,
on to your question real quick after this. Yeah.
DJing is the actual craft of like mixing songs together, you know, blending different types of music. That's basically playing music. That is the DJing part of the entertainment, you know, side of it. Yabo? And then when it comes to the business side of it, is actually having a production company that actually outsources equipment to others,
Providing the
who,
service for it.
you know, would want to hire out equipment from you. That's the business side of it. Yabo? So there's
Equipment
DJing.
and yourself.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah.
So that's the business side of it.
Yeah.
Can I just say, like, there's a whole bunch of admin that people don't know about when you
Yeah.
become a DJ
Yeah.
and you become a serious DJ and this becomes your business.
Yeah.
And you're talking about there's the financial part
Yeah.
where the money is supposed to come in for
Yeah.
your gig,
Yeah.
and there's also the part where certain things need to go to pay off equipment and all these things. I don't know if you-
Transport.
if you want to talk about that.
All right. With regards to that, my man, not every gig or party or booking that we have is like 100%. There's no problems on it. You know, you obviously have to go hire out equipment for certain events, and sometimes when it comes to the financials of that part, you know, you obviously have to charge an amount that will cater for your outsourcing. You know, your outsourcing, and then obviously for your work for the day.
Sure.
Do you hear my point? So with regards to that, you obviously have to have set prices that you know, okay, for this type of function, this is how much I cost, this is how much I charge. Because
Yeah, but he's talking in terms of like the admin, like
No, that's part of the admin.
no,
paperwork.
that's part of the admin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so to get equipment for an event, sometimes you obviously probably undercharge maybe, and it would come out of your pocket. Now you have to hire out with whatever funds you have that you've been paid for that event. Do you get my point? So at times when you host events as a production company, your fee should cover everything, be it logistics for transport, whatever, you know, because obviously now you need to delegate. You can't be the driver for the equipment, you can't be the guy who set up the
sound,
equipment.
all
So
of that.
there's a lot of factors
The
in
stage.
between all of that. So that's when you hire people
that do that.
to carry out certain functions. So it's all about that.
So
in
would you say it's profitable?
it is profitable
It is,
if ever
it is.
you are in demand, and to be in demand, you need to have a
A good name
quality.
in terms of the brand, in terms of your
Exactly.
brand.
No.
Yeah, sound,
So
yeah.
you need to be good at that. Yeah.
All right. So how would you? I'm sure there are other production houses or
Yeah.
guys that offer sound system.
Yeah.
How do you basically? How are you better than all these other people that are doing the same thing that you are doing? How do you?
This is for you.
Yeah. Basically, how would you say? Okay, your sound is it because speakers are
It's all about the quality. It's all about the quality.
Is that how it is?
Because
Or the lights are they?
a lot of
The light
guys-
ampula is low.
a lot of guys, excuse me, they're after quantity as opposed to quality.
Quality.
Do you get my point?
So they have. I'm a speaker.
there's
is
50 speakers.
Maraziwi.
Yeah.
But okay, besides Uguwa,
Aziz
it's like
Alemova.
it's not really clean to your ears as the audience, as opposed to having the quality part of it. You can have two speakers, which are, you know, quality.
That are just
Yeah.
just as good
No.
and just as loud.
I must-
So just to what I'm adding on to what Eddie was saying
Yeah.
earlier, guys, you get a lot of this whole thing of Uti. There's like in every hood, you know, I'm a DJ, I'm doing upcoming DJs.
Yeah.
You know, one I'm a flyer, I'm a banner. Hey, DJ Banban is playing DJ Banban. There's always a new DJ. There's always someone trying to basically be the next big thing.
Thing, yeah.
So how do you guys, as a brand, as you, DJ Lwaefe, DJ Boomba, how do you stay on top? How do you stay like, okay, listen, Naganjan, they're gonna call me for this gig, or naganjani, they're gonna call me for me to provide it. Like, okay, you answered the question in terms of sound, better sound quality, better lighting, better stage, better service. Understand? I get that. But in terms of again, the DJ side, there's always a new DJ every week. DJ Mafura, DJ Mafura, DJ Strata. So how was it that you guys, in terms of, okay, if I see you on a banner, okay, this weekend DJ Lwaefe, like for example, I just saw Lwaefe is going to be playing at the Social Eastern Experience Ekasi, I don't know where Ekawash, Ndabila Kawash. Get your tickets, Yanda. I'm not getting a check, but I know my boys will be playing there. Lwaefe is going to be playing there, go there. But yeah, how would you, what is it?
Well, sometimes it's nice to be relevant to people. Like you have your own supporters. Like your supporters know, okay, either way, whether pop gig or big gig, we want Lwaefe. And not everyone is getting paid if we want to put it penny. No.
That's the thing.
Yeah, they would say. If we want a penny, you must know half of them are not.
But they're just for exposure.
Yes, and now it's killing the game. Or the owners now, what they do, Babon okay, Bafana ba I know. And what Marai Arbatu Patala, Bolo I see no. Oh,
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
In Donatelli, so we rather not pay anybody. Donatelli that Bolo I felt about because we want money.
Okay. So I have a
thing.
I have a question.
Yeah.
And it's more like a suggestion. Obviously, when you have a following, because
of your reputation,
of your technical ability.
That's my life.
Yeah. So you know what I mean? Yeah. So like, let's talk about that. Like how these people started following you. Yeah. How did they start following you?
Yeah. Because you have a lot.
Because
you've got social media following, but. My nigga, I know you got like 5,000 friends, like 5,000 people.
But there's a certain way that you spin that's different from anyone else. You know what I mean? And it's a technical ability that gets people.
Is it the track selection?
Or is it a selection? So let's talk about that.
Yeah.
So why do people follow you?
Because of through DJ Chok.
Just say like people follow me.
People follow me because
he's still associated with DJ Chok.
Yeah. People follow me because of DJ Chok. Chok.
So the reputation that Chok has built.
He was playing every weekend and playing new songs every weekend.
Yeah.
So I've learned that from him. Okay, so if you're a DJ, you must make sure you're up to date about music.
Yeah.
Play new songs.
So being his protege, basically. Yeah. You kind of got into that slipstream, if I may call it.
So in this regard, aren't you cutting yourself short, considering that you had been practicing your art more and more?
Can I just? I'm not answering his question, but I understand what your question is. But I'm saying is because of the reputation that Chok had, and he being Chok's protege, he sort of slipped into that slipstream and sort of took that market, because Chok does, well, he DJs now and then, but he's not really a DJ.
He's more of a guest DJ.
You know what I'm saying? So I think he slipped into that slipstream and sort of took over that market, and now he's known as DJ Lwaefe, and he's basically started his brand from that. So not to say Wuti is selling himself short, but to say Wuti took over that lane.
So why I'm asking this is that considering that DJ Chok doesn't work that much anymore, I mean, wouldn't it be cutting yourself short? And I'm still using the same term because you are putting in the hours. Maybe yes, DJ Chok's tutelage got you to a certain part, but when we're talking about applicable skills, other kids don't have DJ Chok. What is your thing? What is your thing now that Chok is not around anymore?
No, I'm pushing myself.
He's put a lot of people on though.
Hence I'm saying.
So can I rephrase your question? Yes. Okay, so DJ Chok has a style thing. His style is that he plays the latest music, right?
Had. You know I'm playing. Yeah.
Okay, had the style. He played the latest music,
yeah.
and he mixed it in with other styles all the time, right? So you've recreated that brand,
Yeah.
right?
Pretty much.
But I think what he's trying to say is, how have you made the recreation in your own?
So what I'm trying to say is that, yes, DJ Chalk.
Yeah.
Chalk.
I better get it right. Right, my nigga.
That's D-Town, right? That's D-Town.
Oh, come on now. We're like us
from
now.
Israel as
Yeah,
well.
what's D-Town?
Hey.
No, it's from here.
We're like us.
Oh, okay. Let's not fight about this.
You better, hey.
No, I'm open.
You better watch what you want, nigga.
Okay, guys.
You better.
So what I'm trying to say, your brand specifically, if you were to tell a kid who wants to be a DJ, yes, Chalk got me this far, but this is what I did to push myself further.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, is that supposed to me?
Everybody.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. With regards to that, my man, it's just a question of being consistent. You know, when you are to advise an upcoming DJ, it's to basically inform them of humbleness. You know, being a humble guy, people would push you around, but then your humbleness will actually work in your favor. You know, so as the upcoming DJs, they must not allow to be exploited by pub owners who actually now are doing that actually currently, you know, because they would rather pay for someone who's in it to be known as opposed to someone who's doing this as a form of business and income, you know. So for them, it's just a question of not being used, not being exploited, you know, not being taken for granted, because if ever it's something they want to pursue, a career they want to pursue, they need to be business-minded with regards to it. There is the entertainment part of it where you actually play for people, and there's the business side of it where you actually get paid to play for people. So, yeah.
Wow.
So, just basically to have some self-value.
Yes, basically.
Yourself.
It's because, you know, back in the day, dog, we were exploited for some time, you know? But then we enjoyed that.
But then Kawati la banta machita na wata lama. Because you know, one of those guys.
I'm getting to that.
Just come and
getting
play
to that.
for free. You know,
I'm getting to that. Because now.
So that messes that hits your pocket, right?
No. When it comes to that part of the game, that messes up the game because it's no longer a business for every DJ.
Yeah.
It's a business for pub owners and for those guest DJs who are highlighted in bold letters on banners as headlining acts. So the pub owners, my dog, are the people who actually kill the game in a way.
Somewhat.
You know? And these upcoming DJs who want to play for exposure are also part of the train as well, because they play for free. Yes, they do make people dance, but it's for free. Forgetting that you are now punching in income for somebody else at your expense. It's your time. You had
skills.
You had to take a cab to go to whoever's house to go collect music,
and you're using their
had to use money.
Sorry.
To buy music.
I'm gonna interject here, and this is probably gonna be in the podcast.
Okay.
Fellow artist to fellow artist.
Yes.
How much food has exposure put on your table?
Well,
that's deep.
To answer that question, now
he's not just agreeing with you.
Yeah.
It's basically just
exposure will never put food on your table. Wow. If ever it does not come with business sense.
Wow.
Do you get my point? Because being exposed, yes, Boomba plays, the other boy is good. But who's paying him to play? Do you get what I'm saying? So it's all about being focused business-wise and entertainment-wise, because for the entertainment part, you need to be up to date. You need to be consistent. You need to be relevant. And for you to be like that, to get music, there are artists who actually produce like what we are trying to do now, with the production game.
Yeah.
So for our music to actually be out there lawfully, it needs to sell. People need to buy. So as an upcoming DJ, for you to be relevant, you obviously have to buy music. You obviously have to have,
people have to support you.
People have to support your game.
The brand.
Exactly.
So people need to understand the brand that's behind them. I'm gonna ask you guys. You guys are both fathers.
Yeah.
Would you let, if your son or if your daughter or son comes to you and says, "Papa, I want to be a DJ just like you."
Yeah.
And I want to do what you do. Would you inspire? Would you agree with that, or?
I would agree. That's telling how you know, okay? Finish school.
First, provide.
Maybe get your degree and pursue whatever you want.
But if he says, okay,
I want
okay,
listen, no, can be.
That can't work.
It's unfortunate, nah.
I need it to be a backup plan.
Sure.
Like if this DJ thing doesn't work, like
You need to educate
you can pursue whatever what you're studying.
Okay, so I'm just gonna add this. So you guys are musicians in a sense, right? You play music, but this is entrepreneurship at the end of the day. I want you guys to talk about you guys as an entrepreneur, because you have started a business. You have had some capital that you've had to raise, and you see yourself getting to a certain stage. That's what an entrepreneur does. And at some stage in your life, you're gonna stop being a DJ.
And you're gonna turn this.
And that's what an entrepreneur does. Entrepreneur does that. Entrepreneur makes his money.
So basically, where do you guys see your brand
as an entrepreneur?
As an entrepreneur in terms of the next couple of years. I'm not gonna say the next 10 years, the next 5 years, because where do you guys see your brand? Where do you want it to be? What level of success or what level of achievement do you want to reach?
Personally, with regards to that question, you obviously want to work.
So you try to politics.
I'm not politics about it.
I love that.
You know, an artist of any sort. You obviously want to sell yourself until people order you. Do you get what I'm saying? So, with regards to the entrepreneurship part of it, we want to be, or personally, I want to have a business whereby huge events, government events, whatever, they utilize my company as a form of entertainment for whatever function they would be hosting. You know, you wanna have a production company that is everywhere, basically. You know, so
stadiums.
That is the ultimate goal.
If let's say, for example, Kendrick Lamar is coming to the country, you want
to use my equipment.
You want your stage.
That's it. So that's the goal, actually. You know, not for all DJs.
All right.
Yeah.
I wanted to wrap it up with that one. You think we should
You can.
We should it in?
Yeah, no, like it's just.
But
I can hold it later.
Yeah, the daily operations he mentioned that.
But like
hire.
No. I hear the hiring thing, but like there's books that need to be kept. There's tax that needs to be paid. There's numbers and figures that need to be reported.
Yes.
Do you want to talk about that?
With regards to that is on the company side of things, you know.
Speak about it. Because you're an entrepreneur, you're a business owner.
There's
we're not asking you to like check if you do it.
No.
In terms of
like what happens.
Wants to
what they need to have.
Business,
You need to have a registered business to operate. Do you know what I'm saying? You need to have tax
research about whatever you want to do. Don't just do something because you saw me doing it. Then you want to do it. No, research about it, and if you have a passion about it, like do it. If you don't even start.
Sure.
So just to add on that, it's to have a registered business whereby it's your form of identification, first and foremost. You know. You obviously need to have accountants. You know, a bookkeeper actually works with the financials, the books of the company. You know, the happenings. You know, the expenses. You know, and all of that. And you also need to be
being seen to me.
Okay, it's the company that you need to have.
It never loved us.
There needs to be some sort of way that you regulate how the company operates.
Sure.
You understand? There obviously is constitution of what you wanna, what is done with company.
So in terms of running the business itself, you know, you have to who's gonna do your books.
Yeah.
Do you have someone who do your books?
There is a bookkeeper.
Now my receipt, so that you'll be able to pay
for business
the taxes involved.
Yes.
yazi ukuthi isari isangikolothi imali engaki isari sifuna umdonsa.
Because like that's
So Mara,
yeah.
So you had all of that.
No. There are delegates for that, my dog. As I said.
So Mount dedicated. Then there's people you have to pay to do that.
Yeah.
That's why you need to invest in your business. You understand? That's why you need to invest in a sense. If ever you know what Ndanga,
like if you hire someone,
you cannot be everything in the company. There are people who do that, yes, but you cannot be everything in the company. Because now you need to be in a meeting right now. You're in a meeting, it's 2 o'clock. The bank needs to get a verification of some sort at 2 o'clock. You're in a meeting, you can't use your phone. So you obviously need to now delegate that. So that's why in a company, you've got people who do certain tasks that you task them to do. So yeah.
Alright guys, man, no, hey, I think let's wrap it up. We're running over time.
Yeah.
Gents, thanks for life.
Thank you, sir.
But life that I'm clear to you. Life, thanks for coming through.
This guy's gonna end up kissing your life. Like since
Shut
we
up.
started today, like,
Man, life is my brother, man.
Man, I wanna lick you, man.
Life, you played at my graduation. Life, you played at my graduation party.
Yeah.
And at the time, you know, Life was charging niggas crazy money, and he didn't even charge me that money. So I'm forever indebted to him. So you gonna play my wedding? No Boomba now. You came through. You did your thing. I didn't give you shit though. But anyway, because you my brother.
Can we do a shout out for the East Rand because they always support?
Yeah, no doubt. And like shout out to Ekasi before slow. Shout out to
sure.
the whole of East Rand because you know you've got a large following.
I mean, personally, but I just want to thank the hood.
And then plug your business, plug the company again.
Yeah.
Boomba,
Yeah,
if you've got any songs out coming out, tell us.
Yeah, no,
you were busy here in the Folklore Recording Studio on the tour for a whole week producing something. What are you working on?
Currently, it's an EP. I'm currently working on new music.
Sure.
The aim is to actually put it out there for the masses, you know, because we've been DJing using other people's merchants, you know. So now it's a matter of we gotta use our own product fully, you know? Yeah. So
and take this shit seriously.
Yeah,
too.
man. You know, shout out to Foster people for the bookings and everybody else. I'm a referral.
But you don't DJ Apuma out of nowhere.
No,
healthy
healthy competition. You cannot be everywhere.
Not everyone can be a DJ, guys. No.
Yeah.
Just
it's not for the faint-hearted.
Like there has to be people that must know. Like not everyone can be a DJ. Life he knows. I don't go out. I don't party that much. But if Life is playing somewhere,
you'll be there.
I make a point to show up and listen because I understand the brand that's behind it and I understand what I'm getting, what I'm paying for. Yeah. Yes, I'm gonna pay for the drinks, but I'm paying for the man who's gonna be on the ones and twos, who's gonna be making me.
You're paying to have fun.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that's me.
Like DJ Boomba.
Okay, guys. Shout out to MLK Media. Shout out to Moriti. Shout out to
the Majestic Convo.
Majestic Convo.
Yes. And the Boomba. And I know. Thank you. Please follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Lwaefe Moahi, LWAEFE, everything. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and SoundCloud.
Yeah, man. Follow me on Facebook. It's DJ Boomba. Instagram. It's
we're gonna put the hashtags, man.
It's guys, man. And at Twitter, it's also DJ Boomba. For bookings, it's 074-246-5213. Email address, it's chabangutumi49@gmail.com. No nudes, please.
Or just
no
like
nudes,
that,
man.
we over
Shout
and we out.
out.
The Majestic Convo. Ordinary people having extraordinary conversations. Podcast that's Ekasi. We're the first people to do this. Follow us. And you know, we're growing.
MLK Media.
Folklore Recording Studio.
Profesh,
man.